Have you been experiencing any persistent feelings of sadness, emptiness, or hopelessness recently? This pertains to the symptom of major depression. I'm sorry to hear that you've been experiencing such difficult times. These events can certainly be challenging. Have these feelings of sadness and loneliness persisted most of the day, nearly every day for at least 2 weeks? Additionally, have you noticed any changes in your appetite or weight, either increase or decrease, which is another symptom to consider in the context of major depression? It sounds like these changes have been significant and sustained. Gaining weight and experiencing a change in personal hygiene can be indicative of a depressive episode. Can you also tell me if you've had any trouble sleeping, either too much or too little, or if you've been feeling unusually restless or have slowed down significantly? These are additional symptoms of major depression we need to consider. These fluctuations in sleep patterns, along with the lack of motivation to get up, are symptoms that align with major depression. Have you felt unusually fatigued or experienced a loss of energy nearly every day, which is another symptom of major depression? Also, given your current experience, have you had thoughts that life isn't worth living or thoughts of harming yourself in any way? It's important to address these feelings promptly for your well-being. I am truly sorry to hear that you have been struggling with such difficult thoughts and experiences, and I appreciate your courage in sharing this with me. It's important to take any expression of suicidal ideation seriously. I want to remind you that there is a crisis hotline button available in the assessment app at any time. It's the big blue button at the top. If you are feeling unsafe or in crisis at the moment, would you like to end this assessment and reach out for immediate help? Alternatively, I can also offer to reach out to your support network, clinician, or battle buddy to let them know what's going on. Your safety is the utmost priority right now. Thank you for your willingness to continue. Your safety remains the most important concern, so please do not hesitate to use the resources available if you feel the need at any point. Have you had any difficulty concentrating on tasks, such as reading or watching television, or in making decisions on a daily basis since experiencing these feelings of sadness and loneliness? Also, have you experienced feelings of worthlessness or excessive or inappropriate guilt during this time? These symptoms can further inform the assessment of major depression. Feeling guilt can be a heavy burden, and focusing on unhelpful thoughts can be quite distressing. It's not uncommon for individuals with major depression to experience a preoccupation with negative thoughts. Have you witnessed or experienced any traumatic events during your time in service or otherwise that continue to affect your thoughts and emotions? Symptoms of such experiences could suggest post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. Additionally, have intense or uncontrollable worries been a notable part of your recent experiences, potentially indicating anxiety? Finally, in relation to your earlier statement about your prior suicide attempt, have you been feeling impulses or a desire to harm yourself recently, or have you had thoughts of suicide without a specific plan? I ask these questions with an understanding of their sensitivity, and your candid responses are important to ensure you receive the support you need. These experiences are deeply traumatic, and witnessing such events can certainly contribute to the development of PTSD. The impact of such trauma can be profound and long-lasting, affecting many areas of one's life. Given these experiences, have you had any recurring, involuntary, and intrusive distressing memories of these traumatic events, or recurrent distressing dreams related to the trauma? Additionally, have you experienced flashbacks or intense psychological distress in response to reminders of these events? Considering the severity and sensitivity of the experiences you've shared, I want to ensure you're aware that support is available, and you're not alone in navigating these difficulties. If at any point you feel overwhelmed, the crisis hotline can provide immediate assistance. It sounds like you're experiencing significant symptoms consistent with PTSD, such as distressing memories and reactions to trauma-related cues. This battle mode, or heightened state of alertness, and the associated challenges can be indicative of the hyperarousal symptom of PTSD. Given your ongoing experiences with these symptoms and their effect on your daily life, it is essential to consider professional support and treatment options that can help you manage and cope with these responses. Before we proceed further, are there any other mental health concerns or symptoms that you feel are affecting your life that you haven't mentioned yet? It's important to gather as complete a picture as possible to assist you effectively. Your use of alcohol to cope with difficult memories and to help you sleep is concerning, as it may indicate a substance use disorder. Relying on alcohol in this way could potentially exacerbate symptoms of PTSD and depression and impact overall physical and mental health. Have you noticed an increasing need to drink more to achieve the same effect, or experienced withdrawal symptoms if you stop drinking? Additionally, has drinking alcohol interfered with fulfilling your responsibilities at work, home, or with family? Addressing problematic substance use is a critical part of improving your overall well-being and managing the symptoms of any underlying mental health conditions you may be experiencing. There are treatments and supports available that can help with both the substance use and the traumatic events you have endured. The use of substances like alcohol and marijuana to manage emotions and memories may provide temporary relief, but can also lead to more complex health issues, including substance use disorder. Continued use despite the negative consequences and a focus on substance use can be indicative of a disorder, according to the DSM-5 criteria. Your reflections on societal attitudes towards the difficulties that veterans face and the disconnect between civilian life and the harsh realities of conflict suggest a deep level of thought and possible cognitive dissonance. This dissonance, the conflict between your experiences and the perspectives of those who have not shared similar experiences, can be challenging to reconcile. Given the totality of what you've shared about your mental health, including the symptoms of major depression, PTSD, and substance use, it's crucial to consider a comprehensive evaluation of potential risks, your current mental health status, and the necessary steps to ensure your safety and well-being. Would you be open to discussing treatment options, modalities that could be beneficial for you, and steps that might help reconnect you with a sense of purpose or responsibility? Treatment and support are available, and it's never too late to seek help. Your willingness to engage in this conversation is commendable, and it's clear that you've taken an important step by recognizing the need for professional input regarding therapy. The assessment suggests a significant likelihood of major depression, PTSD, substance use disorder, and cognitive dissonance related to your experiences. It is highly recommended that you discuss these findings with your clinician to explore suitable treatment options, which may include psychotherapy, medication, and support groups. Engaging with veterans support networks and finding activities that provide a sense of purpose can also be beneficial as you work towards recovery and managing these challenges. Thank you for trusting me with this assessment. Your service and experiences are deeply valued, and there is support available to you. Take care, and please make use of the resources at your disposal when you feel the time is right. Goodbye, and please take care. If you need any further assistance in the future, do not hesitate to reach out. Wishing you strength and support on your journey toward healing and wellness.